No, you're live. Hi everybody, and welcome to Neutopia with the lovely Vonnie Von. How you doing today, Vonnie?
I'm doing wonderful, Natar, thank you.
I'm so
S
happy to hear it.
yes, so I will be running Neutopia any percent for the TurboGrafx 16 for you today, and, if you are a fan of the RPG Valkyries, and this seems somewhat familiar, that's because it is. So, I was looking back in my, marathon running history, and between the RPGs We Love events and previous Speedrun Ragnarok events, this will now be the 5th time that I have run Neutopia for their events. I've done any percent twice. I've done uh I've done 100% and I've done the any percent no fire wand category as well. So I thought, here's the thing. I've done this so many times. How am I going to kind of make this unique or fun or whatnot? So shortly before I kind of got into doing all the marathon stuff that's been going on lately, we kind of devised a new route where I kind of skip a couple things and it can save us quite a bit of time. So at this point, I would like to bring in our restreamer Dathis into the fold. Dathis, are you with us?
Why, yes, I am. Hi.
Oh, excellent. I am really glad to hear that because I have a favor to ask of you. Actually, I have a
I'm at your
couple.
disposal, Vonnie. How can I help?
Okay, awesome. The first is we might want to do something about uh, the capture because it looks like it's frozen right now.
It does look like it's frozen. What is going
I
on?
think that's a Vonnie problem.
Oh, nope.
No, it's not.
That was a
It's
Dathis
moving on
problem.
my
Oh,
side.
That's a spirit.
that was in fact a Dathis problem, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, let me
Ah.
adjust that. And while you're doing that, what is the favor you would like, my friend?
So I'm gonna need you to change the estimate for me.
I can absolutely do that for you. What should I change the estimate to?
I would like you to change the estimate to 47 minutes and 27 seconds.
That's
Ooh.
precise.
It is precise because that is currently the any percent world record.
Oh.
What
snap.
I am going to be doing here today is I am going to be doing a straight up world record attempt. There will be no safety net. There will be no marathon specific measures. We are going to try to get the world record right here on stream for Speedrun Valkyries or for the Speedrun Ragnarok for the RPG Valkyries.
So that was, again,
This-
47 minutes and 20 seconds?
27 seconds, please.
27 seconds. Absolutely.
27 seconds. So,
And there you are.
so if I am underestimate, we will have a world record.
Ooh.
Okay?
And I've got the timer ready to go, so I will.
Excellent.
Chat will no longer hear me, and when you are ready, it is all up to you.
Okay, excellent. Well, I'm going to reset. Want to do it on a fresh kind of power on. Okay.
I'm so excited for this, Vonnie. He didn't even tell me about it. He's like, Natara, you got to find out the same as everyone else. I was like,
Yeah. So, alrighty. And trust me, as I go through, I will kind of explain all the all the differences and what it is that I'm doing, whatnot. Now, here's the thing. This run could fail. It could actually fail pretty early. If it does, I suppose I'll do another attempt. But if it fails, maybe about halfway through, then we're gonna get a lot of puppy cam or a lot of doggo cam, I suppose, because that incentive has been met, which is super awesome. For those who might be wondering what that's all about, once the run is over, whether it is by rip or by completion, then I'm going to bring my my big doggo, his name is Elliot, out here for some meet and greet, and that's going to be super sweet. So that's the deal there. Alrighty, I am ready to go. Dathis, you ready for me?
I am in fact ready on your countdown.
And Natara, I hope you're ready.
I was heckin' born ready, Vonnie.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so here's your lore. The evil wizard Dearth is going to beam down into the land of Neutopia in the middle of the night, and he is going to whisk away with Princess Aurora. Once the sun rises, that is going to summon our hero of this story. Everyone, say hello to Jazeta. He is going to be our protagonist for this game. Now we have the old mother of the temple telling us what's going on. And what she's telling us is that we need to collect the 8 medallions of wisdom from the wise men of years past so that we can affix them here in the temple. That blue door behind her will open up, and when it does, we will be able to teleport ourselves to Dirth's evil lair on the North Pole, where we will confront him, we will take back our princess, and victory will be obtained. But before we can obtain victory, we have to obtain a lot of other stuff, too. Like talking to this guy. And he's got a couple treasure chests for us. This treasure chest contains some bombs, which we're going to need to blow open a whole bunch of walls and stuff. And then this contains vial of medicine, which we need to heal ourselves. So, right away, one thing that's going to be different in the world record route that would be otherwise different from previous routes or marathon routes is that there's going to be a much heavier reliance on bombs. Enemies can drop bombs, and there's going to be a couple of places where if we want this to go optimally, we're going to need that. If we don't get it, there are backup measures, but as you might assume, those are going to cost us some time, so we don't want that. Alright, but here we are about to pick up an item which is arguably the most important item as far as usage goes in the entire game. This is the Fire Wand. We will use this as an assault weapon, and it is going to allow us to damage enemies from a distance, which is important for, which is important generally speaking, but especially so in this particular route. And there's going to be a deviation, really the biggest deviation from what I was normally doing to this world record route. It's actually coming up here in just a couple of screens.
Also, Vonnie,
Right.
if you get a chance, we're not getting your audio. I'm not sure if that's a quick fix or not.
Okay.
We're getting your voice, but we're not getting the game sound, which is sad because the soundtrack for this game is amazing.
It is. It indeed is. All right, so normally that screen there where I dodge those flies, I normally go up there. The reason why I normally go up is because there is a life upgrade. Oh, it looks like we got game audio now. Nice. Okay. There is a life upgrade that you can get there that we normally needed that was important for things later in the game. But we're skipping that now. That alone saves us probably about a full minute skipping that. So that's where a lot of this time save is going to come from. Hello? Oh my god. Oh, so slow. All right. So, but because we don't have that, we have to do some workarounds later on. Well, luckily, I've been practicing those.
Ooh.
And fingers crossed, they will go as planned. Oh my god, get back here. They will go as planned during this run, because if they don't, then yikes.
Then world record dead.
Yeah, then world record at least is dead, but the run might be along with it, so we're not rooting for that, obviously.
No, we
All right.
want the record. Bats! Hug them!
Yes, no hugging.
Aw.
All right, so let's explain a little bit about how kind of the layout of this game works. So there's going to be 4 different overworlds, which are referred to as spheres in this game. Ooh, I'll take that. Each sphere has 2 crypts in it. Each crypt contains one of those aforementioned medallions. In each sphere, the pair of crypts has one that is decidedly more difficult or complex than the other, and are numbered as such for their conventions. We are always going to do the more difficult crypt first, and the reason for that is the items either in those crypts or on the way to those crypts are very useful, and we want to grab them as soon as possible so we can make maximum use of them. Hence why we went where Crypt 2 first, because oh no, how am I looking? Okay, good. Because we were able to get the fire wand, but then we're also able to get this bad boy right here. This is the bronze sword. This is going to allow us to do double damage with our melee weapon, which is really useful, particularly for the next 2 bosses. Well, actually, I guess really the next 4 bosses that we're going to fight. So, so yeah, so we want to get that. We want to get that ASAP. That is okay. Maybe I'll get some from the snakes here. All right. So, oh, and what you saw me grab, several screens ago was a key. Each crypt has a single key that is. I'm actually gonna do a couple more. Let's see if maybe I get a bomb drop from one of these guys. Yes, excellent. Okay, good. That was worth the extra couple seconds that took. But yeah, each crypt has a key that is exclusive to it, and you need it to open this brown door here, which is the one that leads to the boss. Bomb drop. Beautiful. All right. So here we have our clay golem. It splits apart, but fortunately you can destroy the parts that come flying out and go straight up and deal damage. So, all right. I am running a timer of my own, so we know kind of where the pace is against world record. Right now we're 11 seconds behind, so
you can do it.
That is totally fine. We can make that up and then some.
And then some. I love this.
Yes. So, all right. So we have obtained the first medallion. I guess technically the second medallion, but the first one that we have. We put it in the temple, and now we make our way to this. Now we make our way to this first crypt to get that one. There's some decent walking here, so Natar, if you have any donations, maybe a blurb or something like that, this would be a good time.
Well, let us take a look and see what we've got. So, let me promote some of the goals and bid wars we have coming up. First off, we do still have a bunch of bid wars for some of our upcoming games. Next after this, we have the Free Enterprise Tournament that will be running here. And we're going to have a rolling incentive for Cecil's name. So that means every round, whichever name is in the lead for Cecil will be the one made for that seed. So there's going to be at least 8 rounds. So there's a lot of chances there. Right now, the only name is Squirtle with $5. And that is a 6-character limit if you do want that. We also have the character names for all of the characters in just regular Final Fantasy IV to name, and all of them have at least one name of varying amounts. So take a look on the tracker and take a look when you're donating, and you can add your own name or add to an existing one. Also, you have a chance to bid on Rivers' ending route for Final Fantasy IV. So which character route is he going to use? Right now, Rydia's in the lead with $120, but you can also put money towards Edge or Rosa. So Edge is the old tech, Rosa was the new-ish tech, and I think Rydia is the really new tech. So up to you to decide. Do I still have more time?
Sure.
I love those Mosey and Moose. They're so cute. Yeah, we also have donation incentives for after the marathon, such as what color should the Take This staff dye their hair? Currently in the lead is blue with $96, but green, pink, and purple are also there. We have which Valkyrie is going to learn Elf. Currently in the hot seat is me at $198, with RPG Chick, Sparkover, and Squibbins also in the running. And we have 2 donation incentives in order to do things after the marathon. So if you want to see Margie and I race Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide, we need another about $100. And if you want to see a tabletop RPG where chat plays choose your own story, but vouch of the story, we need about another $250. Boss time.
Oh, sweet. All right. I nailed that boss strat there.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one before.
Yep, that's part of the route too. Unfortunately, we lost a little time. We're now 15 seconds behind. But again, I'm not worried about it. I'm really not worried about it.
Ooh. I'm not worried because you're not worried.
Yeah. There's a big time save coming up around the middle of this run. There's also going to be another one here. This is something that I haven't really tested extensively, but you know what? Especially with us being behind, we're going to go for it, and I'm going to explain what that is here. But this is really going to put a lot of pressure on the middle of the run to be extremely solid. So, okay, normally you go left to pick up the Moonbeam Moss. You do that in 100% or casual play. We skip that anyway. Now, in this screen here, normally we burn the rock on the right to get a potion. We're not going to get that either. We're going to try to ride all the way to the Sky Sphere on just one potion. Which, is... Yeah, I'm going to have to be... I mean, the fact that I have one less segment of life than I normally do because of the route change I did in the beginning, it's going to make a particular crypt... extremely, extremely important that we do well. Otherwise, we're going to have to go and get a backup potion, which is going to cost us some time. But hopefully we'll keep things alive.
We ain't got time for more time.
So yes. Alrighty. So we are going to pick up an item here, which is a required item, but one that's also a fan favorite around these parts. It is the Rainbow Drop.
Oh!
Yes. Ooh, somebody in chat is saying that estimate is extremely specific. It sure is, because that estimate is the current world record. And so if we beat estimate, we will set world record right here on the RPG Valkyries channel, which is very hype. So that's what we're hoping to do. So please, don't go anywhere for the next about 35 or so minutes to see if that world record gets met. And then also stick around after that, because there will be some awesome dogs on cam too.
Yep, doggos! Yeah, that's already... That incentive has already been met, so you were going to get to meet the big doggo Elliots. I can't wait. I want to see doggo! No, don't eat the rainbow drop. We need the rainbow drop.
Yes, we need the rainbow drop extensively throughout the rest. In fact, I actually already used it in the first room of this crypt. You might have seen a little kind of rainbowy colored bridge appear under my feet when I walked across that lava. That is the rainbow drop at work. Oh, it's on the other side of the box. So I mentioned the Moonbeam Moss earlier, an item that I skipped. What that would do is it's an item that actually has infinite charges, and I can use it to light up dark rooms so that I can see what I'm doing and where I'm going. Fortunately, I know these rooms well enough. Yes, okay, I was really hoping for that bomb drop. Awesome. Okay, I can actually breathe a little easier now. Anyway, I skipped that because I know where I'm going. Ain't got no time for that. Now, this here is one of the worst rooms in the game because we've got these what are called ghost cloth enemies. As you can see, they just kind of disappear and reappear whenever the heck they feel like it. While they're disappeared, I'm sure you can guess they can't be damaged. Also, just the way that the layout of this room works, because I kind of do that floating up and down thing, they can be very difficult to hit from the side. So
I can confirm this.
Yeah, this room can consume a lot of time if those ghosts are uncooperative. Alrighty. I'm really curious how much time I'm about to save with skipping that potion. This is going to be a free gold, and I'm pretty sure it's going to put me back. It's going to put me back in the green too.
Yeah.
Actually, it's going to be pretty close, but excuse me.
Whatever. Green is green here.
Green is green. Well, I mean, we're saving time here for sure. For sure. Alrighty. so only a couple more rooms until we get to the boss. Get out of my way, please. Please be nice, thank you. Sometimes that ghost can just move right up in front of you and push you back, but fortunately, oh, nice. Get two of them at once. Excellent. Alrighty. Here we go. So here is the most complicated boss in the game, as you're about to see. So that was Stunlock Earwig, as we affectionately call it.
There's no affection. Oh, we're crying.
Okay, we are now ahead by 12 seconds. So skipping that potion saved me about 27 seconds.
Sweet.
Very sweet indeed. We also have the perfect bomb count for what we need to do. Now, if I had anything less than 6 bombs, I would have to move down from this screen here with the 2 worms and the ant there in order to pick up a bomb upgrade. We're going to be getting a bomb upgrade, but we're not going to do it until the next sphere. And the reason why we do that one is, as you might assume, it's quicker to do that. It also happens later, and the nice thing about the bomb upgrades is that when you get them, it also replenishes your bomb capacity to full. Now, because we're going to need 5 bombs in this crypt, instead of having only 7 bombs going into the rest of the game, now we're going to have 12. So that's just going to give us a good amount of breathing room.
Yeah.
All right.
Super helpful.
Excuse me. This is our only shield upgrade of the run, but it's enough. We don't really need any of the others, especially because the other 2 shield upgrades are way out of the way. So even getting them, if you wanted it for usefulness in the speed run, if you're doing anything besides 100%, really does not make any sense at all. So we skip it. We do not get the strongest shield, no. Also, chat, don't worry, I see you and I love you, but we're kind of on eggshells here until we get to the later part of the run, so my concentration is going to be slightly preoccupied, but just know that each and every one of you are precious, and I appreciate you all being here and checking this out.
Especially you. You know who you are.
Yeah, you know who you are.
Spoilers, if you can hear this, it's you.
Yes. No, you're beautiful. No, you're breathtaking. That's it. Alright, so this is the room before the boss. Thankfully, we have the upgraded... Oh, I didn't even talk about that. I'll talk about the Fire Wand and how that works after I do this boss fight.
I was going to say, I can talk about it. I was going to say, as you level up and get through more of the crypts and such, your Fire Wand actually gets stronger as you get more health. But you only get to use those upgrades while you have that amount of health. So if you get hit and take damage, it's going to downgrade on you. So you're going to be trying to keep your health up as high as possible to keep that upgrade on. And there is a third, another upgrade, a third form to the Fire Wand. So definitely want to go do that. But it changes the form and the speed and everything.
We refer to that final level of the Fire Wand as the Good Fire.
The Good Fire. Oh my god.
Now, here's the thing. So now this should hopefully help you to understand why skipping that life upgrade in the beginning is such a big deal. Because I am not going to have... Because you always get a life upgrade after every crypt you clear. Well, I am going to have to go 1 crypt further in order to get the requisite life that you would need for the Good Fire. Now that crypt is the crypt that contains the crab boss, which you would normally defeat with the good fire. But we won't have it, so we will have to use an alternative method.
Uh-oh.
Well, uh-oh not if it goes right. But uh-oh indeed should it go awry.
Should there be any problems at all, don't worry about it, it's fine.
Then nobody panic.
I'm panicking. I'm panicking!
Alright, so I'm going to take the time to kill these enemies here, because once I do, it's going to open up this staircase here. And I'm going to go walk into this fireplace, and I'm going to talk to this dude. And he is going to give me a very, very useful item. These are the falcon shoes. These, as you might already can see here, are going to greatly increase my walking speed. Alright, so I am now on my way to... I'm now on my way to Crypt 6. Crypt 6 is, in my opinion, the most difficult crypt in the game. And I'm going to be doing it with one less segment of life and one less potion. This is the critical time, folks. This crypt is really going to make or break... Oh, no. This is really going to make or break my world record pace. Oh my goodness.
Don't say oh no, Vonnie.
We are off to a horrible start with all that damage I just took. Okay, but you know what? We got to do it. So, here we go. Alrighty. So... okay. So... oh my god. Alright, so gotta clear out all these enemies here. Because that treasure chest, which you might be able to barely see in the middle of there, that one holds the key to the crypt, so obviously we need that. Oh my god, the cherries are literally giving me life right now.
Very literally healing you.
Very literally giving me life. We push this block. We get this key. Alright. So, so these enemies here, which I refer to as the zombadillos, because they look like little undead armadillos, they can only be damaged with your sword. You see me using the fire wand on virtually everything else, but unfortunately those enemies can only be hurt with the sword, which is unfortunate because they can be a little squirrely, and we don't like that. Now what's going to be coming up here... oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
I don't have a ring. Okay.
No, I was gonna say,
I thought I grabbed one in Crypt 2.
Oh no.
And I don't have next potion. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, good. Oh, and oh god, you kidding me.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, the ring changes all of the enemies into like a different weaker type. And these Wizrobes, as you can see, are legit the worst. Plus there are blocks in Vonnie's way here and stuff, so that doesn't make it any easier.
Okay. Yeah. And I cannot afford to take any more damage, so I have to kill these guys. You can normally, if you have a good amount of life, you can try to slip by them, but I can't afford to gamble there. I just can't. Nor can I on these bugs. I just need to clear all of them out of my way. Okay. I'm actually going to do an interesting thing here. Oh my god, why did I do that? What am I doing? Oh no, oh no.
Vonnie, no!
God, I am... oh jeez, this got really bad really fast.
Everyone send Vonnie your energy in chat.
Yeah, please give my energy just to make sure that this run completes. I am... wow, oh, that helps big time. Okay. Okay, good. Oops, hello. Why do you keep turning? Okay. Okay, now, please. Alrighty, come on. We need to kill these slugs. We need to slug homie in the worst way. Yes, we got it! Yes!
Yes, slug
Thank you so much. Okay, we are nowhere near out of the woods yet because we still have... Oh, yes. Okay. That hourglass was massive because that's going to make this room fast and safe. Okay, alrighty, let's just get through here. Oh my goodness. Use a bomb here, switch. Okay, now you'll get to see what the ring does. And here's what it does. It turns these Wizrobes into these little slugs. But the ones that drop rings are the important ones because they are our slug homies. And we need one more ring for the entirety of this run. And we'll hope to get it here. If we don't, it's not a huge deal. Did I get it? I didn't. Okay, that's fine. The first 2 rings are the most crucial. Okay. And let's just try and get one here, see if we do, and we don't. Okay. We have other opportunities, so I'm really glad I didn't take damage in that room, actually. So I'm not going to worry too much about it, but we would like to see one eventually. We do have the strongest armor now, which is why I made that detour into that room where I have the ring to use, because the strongest armor is Hello. Oh my god. What is going on? Did I push the block?
No block.
That was really strange. Oh my god, no. Oh no, no more damage. Oh, thank you for the... Okay, alright, that's fine. That actually helps. That doesn't. Oh god, okay.
Chat, send Bonnie your energy.
Yeah, I need it now badly because I'm gonna try and do this without the benefit of a potion, and you've got to be aggressive if you want to do it quickly. Okay, that's
I'll
dead.
try next.
That one's dead. Okay. Please die. Oh, come on. Okay, alright. No, let me through. Oh my god. The worst possible place to get greedy. And we got the ring. Unfortunately, we are now 55 seconds behind. But
You can do it.
I'm not giving up hope yet. We're just gonna go ahead and do it.
Too.
So,
I have faith in you.
Yeah. So that was so here's the good news. If the run was going to rip, that was the most likely place for it to happen. So the fact that we've gotten through it is good. And it provided some excitement, which, hey, we always like to see that in a marathon, right?
Yep. I love excitement.
Yes. So that is good. So what we're going to be doing here is what I like to refer to as a micro crypt, and it's unique to this next crypt, where we basically just need to come in here. I need to kill these enemies, go up and have a conversation, push a block, and then that's all we're going to do in here. Now, the reason why we do that is because if we don't do this, Crypt 5 will not appear. So, that's the important part here. Now that that has been explained, this actually is a decent time to read off some donations. So if you would like to do that, Atara, please go ahead.
Let us see what we have. So, we are still trying to hit those goals and those bid wars. So friends, please, you want to see us play those games right now. There's not going to be a Worlds Collide race, and there's not going to be a choose your own story where the Valks are the story tabletop adventure. So really want to get those. We're trying so hard to hit that 20,000, because if we do, if and when the world goes back to normal, it takes $10,000 for Take This to open up a new AFK room. And those AFK rooms, if you aren't familiar, are amazing. They're basically quiet rooms with activities to do and actual trained mental health support folks there in case you need to talk to someone. So you can just go if you're overwhelmed. It's low light, so it's low stimulation. It's really good if you're at a live convention and you're totally overwhelmed. Plus, right now, because there are no in-person events, Take This is running things virtually, and they do have a Discord server where they are, have a lot of resources and such like that to help you, both during events and just on a regular basis. So the more we can fundraise here, the more added resources they're going to be able to add to expand that. So we're looking for any and all support we can get, because Take This is truly an amazing cause, and we want to help them help us.
Agreed. Alright, so this is Crypt 5. Ooh, bonus ring. I always like that. You can unfortunately only hold one ring at a time. So I already have one, so getting that ring there does me no good. So we have our key, and now we are going to fight our crab boss. Now, again, normally we would do this by way of the good fire, but unfortunately, I don't have enough segments of life to get the good fire, so we have another method.
Ooh.
Now, Natara.
Yes.
Pop quiz. Which direction do I want the crab to go?
You want the crab to go right.
That is incorrect, because we are going to be using bombs now. We would like to have this crab go left.
You so set me up, friend.
I should be able to one-cycle it either way. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. There we go. Look at that. Alrighty. So now we're 20 seconds behind. So we made up 35 seconds there. Nice. I don't know if there is 20 seconds to be made up here, but damn it if we don't try, right?
Yep. If anyone can do it, it's you, Vonnie.
Yes, I would hope so, and I do appreciate that. Alrighty, so here we are in the Sky Sphere. So we only have 2 more crypts to go. We now have, and you see me throwing out this fire, which is rolling nice long path, doing a ton of damage. This is the good fire, and we are going to use it to do a little method here that you see me doing called fire walking, which means that as long as I am standing in the fire, enemies that do damage by way of body contact won't be able to do anything to me, because they're going to take damage from the fire instead of doing damage to me. And of course I just got hit, so there it goes. Not a problem though, because we are going to get a couple more potions coming up here, as well as a refill on bombs. So that will give us all of the consumable equipment that we will need for the rest of the run. Please let me through. Please. No, you're not going to. Okay. All right. So, we're gonna make a pit stop in here. We grab this is actually a double potion. We're actually going to use 2 potions in the next crypt that we're going to get to, and we shouldn't need any for the rest of the game. We also now have 12 bombs. I believe I need 6 for the rest of the run. So, so we're set. Alrighty. Oops. Oh, don't come down. Okay, good. I just need to get into the next crypt. And then we'll be good to go. Didn't take any damage there. I'm kind of just... I do what I like to call the Leroy Jenkins method here, where I just kind of smash my face into the enemies just to get through here, knowing that I'm going to refill my life shortly. So the damage that I take here shouldn't be a big deal. Shouldn't be a big deal. Okay, we're in.
Also,
Okay.
angry clouds are my favorite. Look at them go. They're so angry.
All right, so there we go. So full life again. Now, the reason why we do that is because we want the good fire, because it saves us a ton of time in the first half of this crypt to have it. So, oh my goodness, go away! Don't touch. Oh, damn it, and it's gone. I got stuck on a rock there, or on a block. So, all right, that is going to cost us time, most unfortunately. Unless I get like a super lucky cherry here. That would be awesome. Come on, cherry, do it. All right. Well, these next couple of rooms, are where we're really gonna lose the time, because having the fire to just sear through all of this. Okay. Yeah. Dream's dead. All right. Yeah. So anyway. That's fine. That's fine. It's just, these rooms are just going to take longer. The Good Fire Sundays on CBS. I like that.
All fire, good fire, except not in Neutopia.
Yeah. Oh, hey, bonus ring. Alrighty, so the item that we are about to pick up here is a really great item, because it's going to basically break the rest of this game. This is the Bell of the Sky. Now, what this will do is, in rooms that normally require you to kill all of the enemies in it, or push a block, or even both, ringing the bell completely overrides all of that, and just allows you, and just busts the doors wide open. Which saves us a ton of time. Now, so this is the reason why we go to get this item. We need it anyway because you need it. Oops, hello. You need it in order to pick up the strongest sword, which is the only way that you can damage the final boss. So, we need to get it anyway. But of course, you know, like I was talking about before, the reason why we want to do certain crypts before others is because of the items. Why didn't I just? The reason why we do this is because we want to get this ASAP, because this makes the rest of this crypt, and especially Crypt 7, the next one that we are going to do, just trivial. It's going to make them so easy compared to what they would normally be without the bell. So, yes, MTI, this is your lesson for the day. The bell is OP.
It really is, though.
Yeah. Please stop damaging me. I would appreciate that.
No.
Because I do have a potion, but I cannot use it yet. I have to use it at a very specific point in this crypt. I really don't want to take damage here. Let's see if I can avoid it. There's a hole. You can't see it, obviously, because it's dark. But there's a hole in the floor, and these things will just continually pop out. They just come nonstop.
It's the worst.
It's pretty heinous. Oh, that's right, I'm still on bombs. I need you to get out of the way so I can drop this bomb. We're gonna ring the bell here. That's gonna make a staircase appear. Oh, all right. 4, and we turn on the ring. come in here, and this is our final ring use. Normally this room has a bunch of big enemies that like to just run around and be crazy, but instead we turn them into these little kind of blobby guys, and it makes this a lot easier. Okay, I need to not die, preferably. Otherwise, that's going to make finishing this run difficult. Oh boy, okay. Okay. Okay, cool. There we go. Okay, good. So that was actually Durth. That's the that's the final boss of the game, but that's only his illusion. So we will face his true form at the very end of the game. And oh boy, okay. Well, that crypt certainly did not go as planned either, and as such, we are now a full minute and 14 seconds behind pace. So,
No!
Unfortunately, folks, we went for it. It didn't work out, so no world record here. But again, sometimes that's just the way it goes.
Still
Just the way it
amazing.
goes. So, but yeah, to attempt this in a marathon setting is not for the faint of heart. We are going to be overestimate, Nikki. Don't yell at me too hard.
I'm yelling. I'm yelling!
I was talking to Nikki, not you.
Yeah, I know, but you know you can't stop my yelling.
You're right, exactly. I suppose I could just leave the Discord call.
Wow! Friends!
But
rude.
that would allow you to verbally assault me without me being able to defend myself on stream, and I certainly can't have that. So,
We have Pout Tower right now.
So anyway, all right. So we are taking a little dip down here. We're going to use the aforementioned bell to ring it. This will send us up into the sky, into this little island here, where we run in, and we pick up the strongest sword. Not only is it the strongest sword, but also the blade is the longest of all the swords. So, like we talked about before, keeping distance between ourselves and our enemies, it's always a good thing. And the longer your sword, the easier that is. So, alrighty. So now, yeah, like things go down in just 2 hits. It makes it very easy. You love it. So, yeah. Alrighty. Decent amount of walking here, so donations, blurbs, whatnot. This would be a solid time for that, Natara.
Excellent. And admiring these robots and slimes and stuff. And let's just shout out Bonnie for absolutely just wanting to bring that world's record, and I still have faith, but coming here on our stream and trying a world record live for us. So everyone, let's donate to his lovely work, and you can put that donation towards some of our open bid wars. Like, we have a rolling incentive. So the top name at the beginning of each round of our upcoming Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise tournament will be Cecil's name. And since this is a mini tournament, there are going to be a bunch of rounds, at least I believe 8. So, right now Squirtle is the only name that's there. So I know I'm on Team Squirtle Squad, but if you want any other name up there, any donation will do. So right now, $5 is what Squirtle is, so a whole $6 donation will do it. Yes, you can also donate to Natara Learning Alf, though right now I'm already in the lead on that one. I am at $198, RPGC is at $79, Sparkover's at $30, and Squibbins is at 15. Now, friends, I'm sure you want all of us to learn this, but if you want anyone but me to learn it, you're definitely going to have to get donating. So my my IRL gaming group found out about this and may have contributed those monsters.
God dang it. Okay.
Oh, apparently Chad is advocating for a 4-way tie, so if you get all 4 Valkyries up to the same amount, we'll all run it. I'm claiming this, and I haven't even confirmed this with the other Valkyries, but we'll do it. And that'll also pretty easily get us, if not a 2, pretty much closer to that 20,000.
Okay. So we have the key. So that room that I was in, that you saw me exit and go back into, there are 3 blocks that we need to push there. But before I finish explaining that, big shout outs to Scala Kitty. I always ring the bell in that specific place in this room so that it pauses the screen on the Rainbow Bridge, and I do that as a tribute to her because she is such a fan of the item. Anyway, so there's 3 blocks that you need to push in that room, and you have to do them in a very specific pattern. And when you're doing it in the dark, and you have very kind of loose reference points, if you screw up, you have to exit the room and enter it again to reset it. This is where the bell really shines. We're going to ring it here. We're going to ring it here. And you know what, Natara? For good measure, we're going to ring it here, too.
Yeah!
Now, unfortunately, you cannot ring the bell in the room that leads to the boss. You can. Well, I suppose you can ring the bell. It just won't do anything. Besides,
do it anyways.
I know.
Do it anyways.
Do it. All right, I did it. There you go. Just for you, Natara.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Alrighty. So the power of the strongest sword is on full display here as we just completely lay waste to this boss in in a very quick fashion. Also, Dathis, if you can hear me, if you could change that estimate back to 55 minutes, that'd be cool.
Oh no, we're here now. We're staying. 47.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, Bonnie. You asked for it.
I did call for it. I suppose I have to wait.
So now
yeah,
we're
I did.
We're having coffee in Bonnie's bed. Wait, stop.
All right, so this is the final boss. This is Dirth. It takes 32 hits to kill him. We're not going to move left to right. I'm going to go quiet because you're going to listen to an actual scorcher of a soundtrack.
It's real good.
And there we go. So boss is down. Time is not until we get into the next room here. And there's a little cutscene with the gang, and then it fades to black. So I will let you know when that is. He's a Mandalorian.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. So the reason why we don't move left to right is because if we do, then so will he. But if we stay right there on that, I guess, that x-axis, then he will just appear right above and below us, and that is time.
Oh, you were still way underestimate. Just not quite, world record.
No, this is true.
And everyone, let's give Bonnie all the GGs and love for trying a world record live on stream, because we all know that's not the easiest thing. And he was still much closer than I would have been. Which doesn't say much.
So, yeah, so everyone in chat, there's so many of you. Thank you all very much for the GGs. But just because a run has completed, that doesn't mean that you can, like, go anywhere or, like, do anything like that, because coming up in just a few seconds, we have got a very, very special donation incentive for you.
I'm so
We
excited.
are going to have Big Doggo Cam. So sit tight for just a moment. I'm going to get my dog. We're going to get prepared, and then we will do that. So enjoy. You know what? The music here is cool. Let's just go ahead and let this run for now. Enjoy the credits, and I will be back very soon. And maybe you can vamp here as well, Natara.
I refuse to vamp. You can't make me vamp. We're just gonna talk about how great Doggo Cam is, and that was actually fundraised by all you lovely folks. So thank you, because I don't know about you, but I was born ready for Doggo Cam. And having actually seen what both of Vonnie's dogs look like, we are in for an absolute treat for this. Also, a key to actually reading out donations is to be properly logged in, which apparently I was not. So, we're gonna read some of these out. Okay, they're not gonna be in the right order because some of these are specifically for Vonnie, and I would like him to hear them. So let's see. We have $10 from Starbird saying, as much as I would love to teach all of you Valks to learn to run Elf, I don't have enough change in my couch cushions to catch the rest of you up to Natara. So in honor of Elf, I'm putting this towards a new name for Cecil. Let's go #Team Salami. And that did go towards naming Cecil Salami. And we're going to deny that bid war option. No, I'm joking. That's proof. So thank you so much for that. Let's see. We got...
Natara, I am back, by the way.
Oh, good. We have a whole bunch of donations, which I missed because apparently I wasn't logged in because of computer issues.
No.
We got a whole bunch of donations for you, my friend.
Oh, nice.
So we have $6 from Ground Flyer saying Vonnie Von! And so that is in order to name Cecil Vonnie V. So thank you so much for that. We got a $5 donation from Snyder EC3 saying nothing but going towards naming Edward Spoonie in the Final Fantasy IV run after our mini tournament. So thank you so much for that. He is very spoony. We got a $6 donation from the lovely Couch23 saying, Vonnie Von, my favorite streamer. No way. Good luck, buddy. Love you. And that is to name one of the Cecils Cheddar. So that is the name of Couch's kitty. So very appropriate. We also have $10 from Lat Mackie saying, thank you, Vonnie, for showing off the inspiration that is Neutopia. Good luck! And last but certainly not least is $20 from Antidale saying, this donation was inspired by Neutopia. Winner of the Paladin % race gets to put this towards what they'd like. So thank you so much for that. All of you lovely friends with those kind donations. So I believe we're getting set up for Doggo Cam.
Yeah, and I've got them out here. So at this point, Daphis, if you want to mute us in Discord, and I will go ahead and switch things over.
You're good to swap.
Okay, let's go ahead and fade this out, and let's bring...
There we go.
Oh, you can hear them. I'm sure
I can
you
hear.
can hear them now. Oh, yeah.
I can see Vonnie.
They're sitting here playing. You know what? I wonder... Hold on. Here, let's get this. Let's see if I can get this. Hold on a second.
So ready.
This is the good stuff. Here they are. here are the doggos.
Oh my God.
I know they're playing. I kind of want to get their attention. Let's do this. I tell you what. Let's do this. Come on, Elliot. Come here. Come on up. Come on up. Ooh. This is Elliot, aka Big Boy, aka the Doofus Prince, aka Mr. Big and Black, aka Senor Grande, aka Dark and Bark. He is of many nicknames. He's also massive. He's about 100 pounds. And oh my goodness. And he's also really rambunctious. Here, let me see if I can get them up here. Here, Elliot, come on. Come on up. There you go. Okay, let's do this.
Big Doggo is also the specific doggo that you lovelies donated for. We did already have Lina on stream, who is the other puppers, but let's be real, we can't have too much doggo.
No, we cannot. We have bonus doggo here. Yes. Oh yeah. She's also they love to play. This is their regular deal. They will sit there and just go to town. And which is very entertaining. So yes, this is their jam. You get to see them in their natural element. The two of them just going crazy.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. So a little bit about Elliot. He is he's about 6 years old. We got him from a local lab rescue here in the San Diego area. And when we got him, his name was Sinatra, which was kind of goofy. He took to Elliot really quickly. So, but we've had him for close to 5 years now, and he is an extremely lovable dog. I have 2 kids, one of which wasn't even a year old when we got him. He is amazing with children. So he's a wonderful family dog. With other dogs that he doesn't know, not so much, but just with people, especially with kids, he's just awesome. And he's just wonderful. And as you can see, he tolerates a lot from his little sister. So this is good. I was not expecting this. I thought I was going to get him solo and we were just going to kind of just see him laying there, but seeing the two of them go bonkers on each other is actually this is actually a good bonus. So if I didn't get world record, at least you got doggos playing.
We got extra doggos.
Extra doggos. So
you
yeah,
got him, Lina.
Yeah. So we've had, we've only had Lena for probably about 7 months or so. He's raised her, and oh, now she's getting all barky. But no, they'll just do this for hours. Unfortunately for the big boy here, he is a little older and bigger and heavier, so he wears out a little quicker. And of course, she's got that youthful puppy energy, and so he can't really keep up. So sometimes he'll just be gassed, and she'll still want to play, and he's like, "Ugh, go away."
Now it's nap time, not play time.
Yes. So yeah, he is indeed Black Lab. He's also part Newfoundland as well, which is where he gets that. He's part Newfoundland as well.
Excuse me?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah. So we've talked about this, Natara. So he's the names of his breeds are Newfoundland and Labrador. This dog is extremely Canadian.
I'm excusing the pronunciation, not what a Newfoundland is.
Oh, well, that's how the breed is pronounced. I don't know about your.
No, it's not. It's Newfoundland.
Oh, okay. All right. So he's a Newfie. How about that? Yes. We'll keep it very goofy.
As your resident Newfoundlander, how dare you? Oh my God!
My hand in the way.
Look at them.
Sorry.
Look at them.
So anyway, so that's where he gets that like battering ram of a head. He also normally has this very really nice robust coat. However, because it is summer in the area where we live and he's black, with him being outside sometimes, it is really, really difficult for him. So, oh no, stay. Oh, okay, they're on camera still. Okay, good.
It's like, don't leave us, August. We
I
need
didn't
you.
want him to take the fight elsewhere. So cool. Now you can see his tail. Awesome. So, all right, here. I'll tell you what. Come on, here. Come on up here, big guy. Come on up here. You give me some love. Yeah. Yeah. Come here. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Just look at this. Look at this handsome, handsome boy. He is just full of love. All right. There we go. Well, I think that's probably going to do it for them. They're just being rambunctious. So before I go, just a couple things. Big shout outs to the RPG Valkyries for allowing me to do this run again in one of their marathons. It's always super fun to do it. If you enjoyed what you saw here, or me, or a combination of the two, please do give me a follow. I really do appreciate that. And also, one more message, especially for my folks here stateside. As you are, I'm sure, well aware, we have an election that's coming up in 3 days. Please go out and vote. If you have not already done so, if you haven't already made the plan to do what you need to do, just go vote. Please take part in this democratic process. It is really important, and I just wanted to make sure that I mentioned that for if you haven't done so, just please go out and do it. So, all right, that's enough for me. Oh my God, there. All right, I should probably get going. Thanks so much, everyone, for having me here. I hope to see you all soon. And until next time, take care, everyone.
Hi, everyone. We'll be back shortly now for some Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise tournament. So stick around, everyone.
And Lena says goodbye as well.